Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on! The College of Winterhold. And here we are, finally, after all of this time. Everything we've done, I feel like has led up to this point. You know, I didn't necessarily know where I wanted to go at the beginning. I just wanted to get out there in Skyrim and see what it had to offer, but I just got the feeling that I didn't really enjoy myself as much as I wanted to. And I didn't really feel as powerful as I wanted to either. You know, I wanted to learn more about what it means to be an adventurer, and everyone has their strengths and weaknesses, and I feel like my strength at the moment is becoming a mage, learning more about magic, and after everything that it's taken to get here, I just hope that this place can really offer me what I need. Where do I need to go? Hi, where?
No matter what, the college will endure.
Where do I need to go?
You'll need to speak with Mirabelle Irvine. Her quarters are in the Hall of Countenance, but she could be anywhere on the grounds.
Okay. Is Mirabelle Irvine the Archmage, or?
She's the master wizard here.
Okay.
Archmage Aaron may be in charge, but Mirabelle runs the place.
Right, I see.
You do well to remember that.
I will, don't worry. Okay. Cool. Well, I'll...
Mirabelle will be waiting for you.
Thank you so much. It's not... Bloody hell. It's... Have you not... Christ, I'm terrified of falling off. Gracious me. That's not exactly the most safe way in, but... I hope I won't really be coming out again. The College of Winterhold. This place looks amazing. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, okay. Hello. Oh, wow. Hello, I'm a new student. Hi. Yes. New student. Oh, gracious me. Okay, who's this? This looks awesome. Oh, we've got some people here.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor receive no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
I see. Thalmor are here. That's not what I expected. Ah, the rain. Okay. Mirabelle Irvine. I was told to come and talk to you.
Welcome to the college.
Yes, I was told to come and see you.
Another new student.
Yes, it's
I'm
me.
surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
Sure. What are you giving me? Some novice mage gear. Okay, interesting. I am wearing mage gear, but sure, I'll put on the hood and I'll see what you've given me. Thank you. Absolutely. Show me around. Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Please do.
Please follow me, and don't wander off.
I
The
won't.
College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years.
Okay.
The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings.
Is that this one?
The Arcanian is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that.
Righto.
While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now,
Nice.
if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters.
Yeah, okay.
Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords.
Yeah, I noticed.
We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
I had an interaction with these Nords myself just earlier today. So we're going to the living quarters, is that right? I'll let you go ahead and follow along. I like your self-opening door. That's very cool. And the stone-looking guards. They're very cool as well.
Our newest members are housed here in the Hall of Attainment.
Right.
I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Exciting. Okay, awesome. The Hall of Attainment. The Hall of Attainment. And in the Hall of Attainment, we have 2 floors. One for Tolfdir, the alteration instructor. Brel. Oh, gracious me. Okay, it's going to be a bit crazy to try and remember these names. The Thalmor Advisor lives here. Okay, interesting. And obviously all of the apprentices and stuff, which I assume I am one of as well. Ooh, very nice in here.
Now I'll show you to your quarters.
Okay.
You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now,
Yeah.
let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Awesome. Can I... so have I got access to any kind of storage? I'd love to put some things down. I did notice that it said Nelakar. So that's a bit confusing, but I'm sure that was just a previous apprentice. Is that right? Very cool, though. Very cool. So have you gone out here? Oh, bloody well, let's see.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
Okay. Tolfdir. He was the. I saw his name on the plaque as the alteration instructor, which is awesome because I like a bit of alteration. I like a bit of alteration. This weather is awful, though, isn't it? Is there not something you can do about that? Some kind of spell to cover the rains, or maybe make the skies clearer?
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices.
Okay.
Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Righto. Oh, so what? There's a class going on already. Oh. Oh. Very nervous about just going in. Are you sure? In the Hall of Elements, did you say? Floor 2, Hall of Elements. Okay. Well... Okay, she's gone. Right. I feel really weird talking to myself. Thank you. I guess I can't really hold off any longer. I'll head in. I'm really nervous about just appearing. Oh, I hope everyone likes me. Oh, gracious. Right, the Hall of Elements. Hello?
Welcome,
Oh.
welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen.
Oh, yes, of course.
So-
Hang on, before I do, let me just... I forgot about my... Ooh, conjuration spells. Okay. Sure, I'll put these on.
As I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
You're asking me? Oh, well, I think we should stick to the basics first, to be honest, sir. I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. You're obviously the expert, and if you think that we should stick to, the basics and safety instead of going straight in, I'm inclined to agree with you, to be honest.
Well, your classmates certainly seem to disagree with you.
Don't listen to him. We can do it. Just give us a chance.
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right?
Okay.
Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
No, sir, I'm not.
That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson.
Thank you.
Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go.
Okay, hang
Over
on.
there.
Let me just... So, did you give me lesser ward? Okay,
Please, just opposite me.
what?
Don't want anyone else in the way.
Sure.
Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up.
Yes.
Excellent work.
Nice.
Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please.
Yes, of course.
I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity.
Oh,
I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
did I miss most of the lesson?
Have you heard from your family recently?
No, not really. Couriers don't seem to like delivering letters here.
That's too bad.
Not at all. It means I'm not being hounded about my progress at the college.
Maybe I should introduce myself. Hi, excuse me. I'm one of your fellow classmates.
New here too, eh?
Yeah.
I'd hoped I wouldn't be the only Nord, but I should have known better.
Oh, I imagine, yeah, there aren't really many Nords here at the college.
Magic is shunned by most. If it can't be swung over your head and used to crack skulls, most Nords want nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Magic is seen as something for elves and weaker races.
Really?
No offense, of course.
Well, I mean, no, of course. I just don't understand. I don't understand why that would be the case, to be honest. And you're away from your family, are you?
Not at all. I consider it a blessing. My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence, or worse. It took years of insisting that this is what I'm meant to do.
Interesting. Did I ask this one already? Why do Nords have a problem with the college?
Well, look at the evidence. Nords generally don't trust magic, so it's not off to a good start. Throw in the Oblivion Crisis, which was caused by magic users, and the troubles now with the Aldmeri Dominion, who are elves and magic users. And finally, take the fact that the college is the only thing left standing after most of Winterhold was destroyed. It's all fairly damning.
Yes, I
Until
imagine
next
so.
time.
Yes, What? Gracious me, okay. So it's all very much a lot. Right, well I guess some exploring. So we have a map. We've got the Hall of Acumen, the Hall of Elements, the Hall of Diligence, the Hall of Countenance, and the Hall of Attainment. Right, and then over here we have a notice board. Is there anything? Office hours, cleanliness. Ooh, conjuration we like, don't we? Okay, conjuration. Please refrain from practicing conjuration spells in view of the town of Winterhold. Atronachs and the undead have a tendency to frighten the locals. We are aware that Faraga sometimes asks test applicants to conjure flame Atronachs at the foot of the bridge. Yes, she has been granted permission from the Arts to do so. Please stop referring to this expectation. Sorry, please stop referencing this expectation as the reason why you should be allowed as well. Right, I see. So no conjuring flame Atronachs in the middle of Winterhold. Fair enough. I wonder what we've got here. Oh, my name's there now. Okay, let's have a look at our room and see if there's anything new there. It's been hasn't been a very long time, but... Talran's quarters. Oh, and they've added some bits and bobs. Oh, gracious me. Oh, and I have... Okay, lovely. Student's Handbook, 8th edition. I'll definitely give that a read. So we've got some things, which is very nice. Okay, I'm going to sort of dump some of my stuff in here that I don't think I'll need. College of Winterhold Student Handbook 4E171 8th edition by Wunferth the Unliving Wizard. Welcome, apprentice. This text is intended to aid in your acclimatization to life at the college. College is comprised of 5 towers. The first and foremost is the Hall of Elements, which houses the main lecture hall, the Arcanian Library, the Archmage's quarters, and the Midden, which sprawls into the college's foundations. The other 4 towers, the Hall of Attainment, Countenance, Acumen, and Diligence, are all home to the college's apprentices, scholars, wizards, and staff. The Hall of Diligence is host to the instructor officers at the top of the floor, and many members of the college enjoy relaxing in the cantina located on the ground floor of the Hall of Acumen. As an apprentice, you may avail yourself of the full facilities of the college has to offer, including training in the 5 principal schools of magic, enchanting, alchemy, access to crafting facilities, and the opportunity to purchase materials and supplies. Apprentices typically join the college in classes of 3 to 5 and are put under the mentorship of a specific wizard or scholar. So we had Tolfdir. Right. An apprentice who has achieved the rank of erudite has demonstrated an excellence in craft and discipline and are held up as an example to their peers of what can be attained. Erudites have the privilege of access to the Arcanian's private collection. Nice. Okay, so there is a way of excelling in the college, which is really exciting. A scholar has proven themselves to be an invaluable resource to our institution and often have taken up specific vocations. Right, so someone who's specified, right, such as history or archaeology. Nice. Which extends the college's knowledge and resources. So, right, I see. So, someone who, like in universities and colleges around Tamriel, someone who can perhaps further the college's research, which is really cool. While their work is not as impressive or glamorous as the wizards proper, they are the bridge between us and the rest of the population, as their expertise and services are valued far and wide. I see, so a scholar isn't a wizard, it's more of a researcher. Cool. With the rank of wizard, and all of the mystique and prestige such a moniker entails, others will look up to you for guidance, instruction, and leadership. It is not a mantle to be borne lightly, and thus it is reserved for only the most dedicated and dependable members of our institution. A master wizard accepts administrative duties within the college in addition to their affairs as a wizard, and the Archmage is the symbol of the college, representing us in social and political affairs and overseeing critical decisions regarding the present and future of our institution. Exciting. Do not take for granted what you may gain here, apprentice. You may desire to learn a few practical spells and set off immediately into the wilds or dangerous unknowns to seek your fortune, feeling yourself now invincible due to your oaken flesh and unstoppable thanks to the sparks that fly from your fingertips. But take heed, you have much to learn before you are ready to be worthy of the respect you undoubtedly feel you deserve. Okay, I'll make sure I remember that. Spend time with the instructors here, invest in their teachings, avail yourselves of their offerings, earn the trust and camaraderie of your fellow apprentices, have their backs just as they will have yours. The bricks that surround you may be as old as Nirn's foundations, but everything before you is new. New power, new ways of thinking, and new individuals to call friend or partner. Good luck, apprentice, and may Julianus watch over you. Well, I've had a look around my nice little room. I put some bits and bobs in these the wardrobe and the chest, and I've even put some of my books on the bookshelf, which is really cool. And so I'm light as a feather. I've got my new robes on, and I'm excited to have a look around, to be honest. Maybe try and introduce myself to everyone. I'm assuming... Sorry, Jazago. I'm assuming... Oh, hello. Neria.
It's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No? Well, then she hasn't gotten to you yet. But she will. And don't you believe a word of it.
How am I supposed to know this is about Faralda? Sorry, is this about someone that I know?
My problem with her? She's the one who has a problem with me. She's threatened by me, by my skill as a wizard, by my elegance and posture, by my superior good looks. But she is not going to get the better of me. Oh no, I won't let it get to me one bit. That's what she's after. She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me doubt myself. Well, it won't work, I tell you. Until next time.
I'm hoping that that's not a member of staff, because as far as I'm concerned, that's not exactly the most professional way to talk to a student. What have we got up here? Oh, so these must be the erudites. Hi there.
Let me give you a bit of advice. You want to work on something that's not officially allowed? Don't tell anyone you're doing it.
Right.
You need something you're not officially supposed to have? You come see me.
Okay.
You tell anyone that I told you, and I'll fry you from the inside out. Got it?
Yep.
Good.
Right. Guard quarters. Okay, interesting. Let's have a look around up here then. What have we got? College of Winterhold Upper Walkway. Let's not go too crazy. What should we concentrate on? I would like to do conjuration. I think conjuration would probably be the best thing. Maybe learn a bit more about that. I do desperately want to do alteration, but I believe Tolfdir is the alteration teacher, and he's going to have buggered off to Sarthal already. I'd like to have a look. Office hours. What have we got here? Conjuration 10 AM to 12 PM. Instructor offices are located on the top floor of the Hall of Diligence. 10 AM to 12 PM. What time are we looking at the moment? Oh goodness me, it's 9 PM. Okay. Well, maybe we can have a look around the cantina then. Seeing as it's late enough, maybe... Oh, the cantina. Cantina service in the Hall of Acumen from 5 PM until 1 AM. Please don't feel shy about stopping by. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so the Hall of Acumen, which is that one over there. Oh, let's not go in the rain. Yes, let's check out the cantina, because it's almost time, I think, to head to bed. And I'd like to introduce myself to anyone hanging around there and maybe grab something to eat before going to sleep.
Yes?
Ooh, interesting. You can teach me about ingredients and potions, can you?
Okay, just this once.
Oh, gracious me. Okay. I didn't realise it would cost me money. No, thank you. But you are a master alchemist, are you?
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this.
I think it's a perfect combination, I really do, yeah.
Good. Perhaps I've misjudged.
Right.
Safe travels.
Thank you so much. Ooh. Melcare. I'm just going to sit next to you, Melcare. Hi.
Hi.
Can I grab something to drink?
And what might you need, hmm?
You can see me?
Yes, I can see you.
Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent.
Right. I'm assuming you are Drevis Nalorian. Gracious me. Drevis Naloran? The illusion master who can't cast an invisibility spell? Tell me more about illusion spells, Travis.
Oh my, that's quite a difficult question. Never underestimate the ability to influence others. Whether they're friends or foes, they're almost all susceptible to illusion spells. They can turn the tide of a battle in a moment's notice. There are also spells that help in avoiding conflict altogether. Invisibility is tricky to master, but exceptionally useful.
Gracious me. Oh, and is there anything that you'd like me to do? I'm a new student, always looking to help out around the college, maybe win some favors, you know. I'm happy to help out if it means learning more about magic and helping to better the college.
There may be a matter in which your skills could be useful. The various points of focus for magic energies around the college have become polluted and need cleansing.
Mm-hmm. Sure, yeah.
Very well. These specially enchanted gloves will allow you to delve directly into the focal points for these energies.
Okay.
Go to each focal point and remove whatever impurities you may find there.
Yeah, sure.
Return the gloves to me when you have finished.
Oh,
Please exercise caution. This is not a procedure without possible consequences.
Be sure to wear the gloves. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Until next time.
Right, that's exciting. We've got to go to Sarthal and cleanse the focal points for magical energies around the college. Very good. Very good indeed. And it's getting a little bit late, so maybe we'll Hi.
Out with it.
Out with nothing. Phineas?
If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please let me know. If you would, please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town.
I saw the notice.
The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college.
Right. Summoning undead? I thought necromancy, is that not frowned upon?
By sure no. Those archaic policies died out with the Mages Guild, and were never enforced here. Necromancy, as any other type of magic, is a tool to be used. Of course, non-mages may not see it that way, so we don't go around flaunting it.
I see. Maybe I just had slightly archaic views, I suppose. But you're the conjuration master, which is really exciting because that's kind of what I want to get into. So, tell me more about conjuration, I suppose.
Not within society, no. Many who practice within the school of conjuration do so on their own, secretly.
What's that?
Phalion is the only one I know who is public about what he does. He was once my teacher here, but left the college years ago.
I've not heard of Phalion, I'm afraid. Why did he leave?
He didn't like the Archmage. Hated dealing with him. Hated having to answer to him. Phalion said he hated what this place was becoming, so he just left. Aron found a note on his desk, and that was it. I understand he settled down in Hjalmarch, and his presence there caused something of a problem.
Interesting. Is there nothing I can do for you? Well, I mean, maybe I can look and see if you've got anything to say.
Incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Anything conjuration-wise? I mean, I do now have the Conjuration of Flame Action Arc. If I could say that any worse. But I wonder if there's anything else. Not really for me, I'm afraid. Lots of robes and things, but that's all very, very expensive. And I am not liable to sell you anything, I'm afraid, at the moment. But thank you. Best thing for me at the moment is probably to just go back to the go back to my quarters and have a good night's sleep. Oh. Gracious me. Okay. My first night's sleep. Oh, hang on. My first night's sleep in the college wasn't too bad, to be honest. Had a nice time, and I'm a little bit concerned about that crazy looking head staring at me, but wasn't too bad. I turn over and look at this. It's all good. But yeah, we've got some things to do today. I think we should start with cleansing these focal points around the college, and then maybe seeing if we can do a little bit more exploring, and then finally head off to Sarthal. It looks like there's actually one of those things here at the moment. Interesting. Okay, so these must be the focal points that the master wizard that I've forgotten the name of told me about. I'll have to make sure I wear those gloves though, because I don't want to mess up. Right, let's try this. Right. Did I do it? I think I did. Okay. So there's one. This must be another one over here. Yes. Oh. That one actually made some noises. Lovely. Okay. Is there more? How many more have I got to do? Doesn't say. Let's try over here, shall we? In whatever this one is. The Hall of Countenance. Oh, there's a librarian here, so there must be a library, and this is where all of the officers are. For classes, of course. Office hours being... What the hell was that? Right, office hours being... Oh. Restoration at 9:30, conjuration at 10 AM. Okay. Still got a little bit of time, so we'll do this thing first. But maybe we should go and look at restoration. It's not really something I've thought about. I've mostly just been using potions, but you know, I think a restoration spell would be really useful. Well, really useful, to be honest. If only there was a spell that gave you magicka, that'd be interesting. I think that was Feralda. Yes, okay, so definitely one in here. Oh, found a soul gem in there. Nice. Nice indeed. Okay, well, it's still a bit early, so I'll head back to Drevis and then come back when the time is right for the classes. Hi there, people. Sorry, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm looking for Drevis. Oh, we have an enchanting table here. This is interesting. Exciting. I'm looking for Drevis. Activate lectern. I can... Right. But why would I want to place books on there? I don't understand. Okay. Return to Drevis. Right, Drevis is supposed to be here. I'm assuming because it's about time for his classes to go ahead, and he is the Conjuration Master? Maybe if I wait around a minute, he'll turn up. Okay, bits and bobs. I'll hang around for a second, see if he gets here. Travis never showed up, which is weird. So, well, I've done what I need him to do. Guess he might be somewhere else. There was an option, actually, wasn't there, to find people. I suppose I should have done that when I was looking at his door. This place is very exciting. There's lots going on. I suppose the best thing for me to do now is potentially head down to this location called Sarthol. Lovely morning in Skyrim. And there's Feralda heading off to where she needs to go. So, Sarthol then. Sarthol being... Oh, my bad. Here. So we can head through Winterhold and then up round there, which is really exciting. I'm going to never be able to get over the fact that there's just like no barrier here. It's going to be so awkward having to come in and out of this place. But I guess off to Sarthol. Excuse me, Feralda. I'm a bit nervous about it, to be honest. Excited. What the hell happened here? Gracious me. Okay. Whereabouts are we off to? I think we need to go this way up here.
Stupid dog.
Oh. Hello, Mike.
It does not matter to Maik how strong or smart one is. It only matters what one can do.
That's very random. Hello. I didn't expect to see you here, that's for sure. And running, as always. I'll let you go. Tolfdir.
And here we all are. Shall we step inside?
Sure, tell me a little bit about this place, though.
We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered.
Magical seals. Okay, what are we looking for?
Anything. Anything at all that might be of interest. That's why I adore this location. We have no idea what we're going to find. And if along the way my message about the dangers of magic should happen to sink in for a few students, that would be a happy coincidence.
I'll get back to you.
Come on!
Are you seriously suggesting that we go into a random unknown tomb as apprentices, and you're just hoping that one of us will get attacked and hurt to show off the dangers of magic? That seems a little bit dangerous. I'm not too sure I feel comfortable.
Good to see.
Let's go.
All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
I agree. Hello, Ormond. So there's 3 of us, I see. After you guys, then. It was bloody loud out there.
As some of you may know,
Sorry.
Sarthol was one of the earliest Nord settlements in Skyrim. It was also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Sarthol.
Interesting. So it's a really, really ancient Nordic settlement.
This is an exciting opportunity for us to to be able to study such an early civilization and the magics they used. Well, are there any questions before we begin?
Apparently I have no questions, so I'm ready to begin.
Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins.
Okay.
Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything, the class can look it over.
Okay.
Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Brelina, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people out. Don't interact with them, just identify them. Ormond, please search that area over there. See if you notice any residual energies, alive or undead. Zizargo, what shall we have you do? Why don't you verify that we're the first ones here? Look for any amount of tampering with the tombs. All right, everyone. Let's be careful, but have fun.
Okay. Right. I've got to find Arniel. But I'd still like to have a quick conversation with some of my classmates. And maybe I'll do a bit of exploring before I get there. This is interesting. So we should be some of the first people to look into this tomb. I guess that was the guys digging them upstairs, digging it out. So that's really interesting. I'll just follow these guys until we get into the main part of the ruin, I suppose. Raelina.
I'm not seeing signs of any warding magics at all. Either they're not here, or they were removed long ago.
I see. Do you know anything about this place?
Not really. Just that it's very, very old. It was one of the first cities of men in Tamriel, I think.
Right. And are you nervous about being here? I don't know why I would ask that.
Why? Because it's old and full of dead things? Clearly, you've never spent any time in Morrowind.
I actually have. Yes, I actually have spent lots of time.
Until next time.
In Morrowind. Okay, well, I guess we'll talk about you later. Jazargo, hello, we haven't really been introduced. I'm Talran, and I'm one of your fellow apprentices.
You are new, yes?
Yes.
Have you mastered the expert level destruction spells yet?
No, but I believe I've mastered apprentice level destruction spells.
Jazargo finds nothing but dust in these ruins.
However, you do seem very sure of yourself.
There is much for Jazargo to be sure of. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. Jazargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt.
Well, I'm glad to hear it, Jazargo. I think that kind of thought process is perfect for this kind of place, I imagine.
Oh yes, Jazargo hopes to find things that will make him a more powerful mage here. Hopefully small things that fit inside pockets and will not be noticed if they are missing.
I hope you're not being serious, Jazargo. I don't think we can be friends if you're going around stealing. Well, here we are in Sartar. What do you think? What do you make of the place?
Because Torfdir says so. He says there are things to learn here.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, thank you for talking to me, Jazargo.
All right, then.
I guess we haven't had a chance to talk about what you're up to. I didn't see the other person, the other guy. Is he? Oh, hi. Yes.
I wonder if everyone else would be so happy to rifle through the bones of their ancestors.
Ah, I understand. You're not happy about being here, are you?
No.
No.
There's no chance anyone in authority approved this.
Well, that's what I thought.
Our ancestors should be allowed to rest in peace.
That's exactly what I thought. It seems a little bit rushed. And it does seem a bit weird that we're rifling through the Nordic burial tombs. I mean, kind of understand why the Nords are a bit angry about it, to be honest.
Hopefully, we can learn something from the experience. How the ancient Nords used magic. Maybe even what happened to this place.
Okay, so you're not too upset. I understand. Right, let's try and see if there's anything exciting. Maybe not. Arniel Game.
I'll be
Hi.
amazed if we find anything useful here.
Really? Interesting. But Toftir sent me to help you.
What?
Yeah.
Ah, yes, you. I remember you.
Do you?
You're going to help? That's fine. Just don't make a mess of my work. I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything.
I get the feeling you don't remember me at all, and
Until
you just
next
want me
time.
to stay out of the way. Which is fair enough. I guess I'm an apprentice. Search for magical artifacts. Right. Anya, there's an amulet over here. I have a feeling I should touch it. I'm gonna touch it. Oh. I shouldn't have touched it.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right?
Oh, sorry. I'm trapped.
How in the world did that happen?
Don't ask. I pulled an amulet off the wall.
Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it?
Well, I suppose I could put it on. Interesting. I'm going to put these rings on as well, okay? Oh, I can only put one on. I'm going to put this on.
Do you see that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet.
Well,
I wonder, what effect might your spells have?
I don't know if I want to do that. Are you sure this is a good idea? Oh, I'm still wearing those gloves. Hang on a second, Tolfdir. There we go. I don't know if I want to do anything to that, Tolfdir. Can't you... Oh, I suppose you... Okay. Stand... Well, make sure you're here to help if I get horribly hurt. Did that do anything? Oh.
Well, this is highly unusual and very interesting.
I suppose.